Hey guys, good morning. It is, what is it? Tuesday, January the 5th. We're talking Morning Wood in the Big South. I got a couple of free picks for you. My name is Allie Burns. So you can follow me on Twitter at +moneyhoney. Follow Picks and Parlays at Picks Parlays. And while I got you here, give me a like, hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and say hello. If you're jumping into the chat, drop your comments into the comment box and say hi. So I've only got two for you today. Got to make this one a little bit quick. Now school has started back up and, got to get the kiddo ready and whatnot. But I'm still going. If you guys have been following me, I'm big on this back-to-back thing, right? This is my third video where I've talked about doing back-to-backs. So the teams we're talking about today played yesterday. And like I said, I feel like there is a lot of value in not only watching your team play the day before, which was kind of what I was doing for the past 2 weeks, but now I'm using like what their game pattern is for upcoming games. So the first one we're going to talk about, we'll talk Campbell and Gardner Webb. And this kind of is perfect what I'm trying to say. So in the first, excuse me, sorry. So in the last week, Campbell played Withrop twice. And in that first game, Campbell won as 15.5-point dogs. I think they were. They won the game. No, they lost by one. Sorry, 84-83. But it's 15.5-point dogs. That ain't bad, right? In the second game, they got blown out by Withrop, which Withrop's #1 in the Big South. They're big scores. They put hey, thanks. They put a lot of points up. They're averaging 80 a game and then some. So I kind of see that coming, right? So then let's look at Gardner Webb. Gardner Webb played Hampton, which they're like a mid-range, like I think they're 4 or 5 in the Big South right now, and they got beat 80-69. But in the and they were 5-point favorites there. In the second game, Gardner Webb came out and beat up Hampton. It was actually the same final score, 80-69. It was just switched the other way. So using that information and applying it to Campbell at Gardner Webb. So yesterday I took Campbell because I was kind of going off of this vibe, right? The first time they come out and play Withrop, they beat them down, or they don't beat them down, but they cover the spread. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's the way I talk to myself while I'm handicapping things. And then they did the same thing to Gardner Webb, who granted is not as good of a team as Withrop, but I'm going to go with this. So what was it? Yesterday was Gardner Webb -5, and the total was 139. It went under to 131, and Gardner Webb did not cover. Clearly, they lost. Today, it's Webb -4. The total's 137.5. And in my little stat keeping, I've got Campbell going over twice, Gardner Webb going over twice, and both going under once. They both went under in this game. And in the games where they went over, they were playing really high scoring teams. So at this number, 137.5, I'm going to take it under the 137.5. And I am going to lay the 4 with Gardner Webb based on the pattern. Well, I mean, I already won my first idea of it, right? That Campbell will come out and win the first game. My second idea is that they'll come out and lose the second. And like I said, that plays in the hand of Gardner Webb losing the first and winning the second. So that's where I'm going with that. Gardner Webb -4, under 137. The other one that you guys have any comments about that? You want to drop me a line? Am I crazy? Am I on it? What do you think about it? Leave me a comment. Let me know where I'm at. So up next, I'm going to do Hampton and Radford. So these are two of the better teams in the Big South. Radford's actually #2 behind Withrop. They're 4-0 in conference. And yesterday, Radford -3.5. The total was 134. It went over to 145. And in my little statistics that I do, Radford has gone over 2, under 1, and Hampton has gone over 3. So I like this one to go over the 137. I think that's what it did in their second game too. Yeah, 149. And then I also want to lay the 4 with Radford here. And I feel bad because I'm such a dog taker. Thanks, Dylan. I'm such a dog taker, so I really do like to take dogs, and they don't call me plus money honey for nothing, right? But this is just, like I said, it's kind of a different thing that I'm experimenting with because of these back-to-backs due to coronavirus. So I'm kind of seeing if I can, find an angle. I always love a good angle, right? It's very important to have a good angle when you're talking morning wood. I did not just say that. Don't tell Craig I said that. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Yeah. Then who else was playing? Withrop. Oh, I wanted to check this number real quick because I do have like some information on them. Withrop is minus the 16 against Charleston Southern. Southern is the very last team in the conference. Withrop is the very top, 69-79. I still like it. I still feel like laying the points with Withrop on this one. Same thing happened with the Campbell Withrop game last week, where I took 15.5 with Campbell thinking, oh, they only lost by a point. They're like right there. And then Withrop was like, oh, no, you didn't. So I don't know if they'll super, oh, no, you didn't on Charleston, but I think I like the 16 there. And then Withrop is an over school. They're just over. The number here is 150. Yesterday it was 153. It got up to 154. Now it's at 150. It dropped 2. I mean, I don't know why that's happening. I would definitely have to maybe check stats, but I would say take Withrop over 150. It's just kind of what they do. Their past 3 totals were 167, 170, and 154. They shoot like crazy. They put up a ton of points. They're solid for 80. They're going to put 80 on the board, and they're probably going to let their opponents put up 70. So, I mean, there's your money right there. And then Longwood in South Carolina. Upstate was my other one. I am a huge fan of South Carolina Upstate right now. They're like this little engine that could for me. And it took them a really long time to win a game. But man, once they did, now they're on it, right? That's 2 in a row for them. They beat the snot out of, oh no, sorry, I read that wrong. 71-69. So they beat them by 2, Longwood by 2. I got to tell you, I really like South Carolina Upstate here. So minus the 1.5 is no big deal for me at all. And I don't know how I feel about a total. Longwood has a push, an over, and an under. South Carolina has 2 unders and an over. Yesterday's game went over by 3 points. It's at 135. It was at 137. I'm going to stay off the total on that one in particular. I didn't say that, Doug. Craig and I were trying to think of a name for this little show that I do. We were tossing the name Morning Wood around. I thought it was kind of funny. Thought about doing a triple double. I'm not sure. So if you guys have show ideas for my little morning show that I've been doing, then let me know. Throw them my way. Keep them appropriate if you don't mind, because it's kind of a thing. Trying to be professional here and everything, but yeah, so thank you guys for joining in. Craig makes me do recaps. So to recap my 2 little picks I have, Gardner Webb, I'm going to lay the 4, and I'm going to take it under 137. With Hampton and Radford, I am going to lay the 4 with Radford, but I'm going to take that over the 137.5. It's funny. It's not often you get 2 games with the exact same total and the exact same spread. Want to tell you guys real quick about Total Chaos. If you haven't been watching my show, Total Chaos, it's been really, really good. So we've been doing it for college football and for the NFL, but now college football is gone, and this is my most ambitious week of Total Chaos ever. Okay. So tomorrow is Wednesday. We're going to do NBA Total Chaos I'm already messing up. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're going to do college basketball Total Chaos with Craig Trapp and Dan Kaiser. They're going to go head to head. I'm giving them 6 or 7 college basketball games, and I'll give them the total, and they're going to give us their play on the over or under. And how Total Chaos works, if you haven't seen it, is that the champion of the round stays and the other guy goes home and replaces some other loser. No, I'm just kidding. They're not losers. They're all like in the top 20 handicappers on our site. So yeah, it's a really fun competitive thing. So then Thursday, we're doing NBA. That is going to be Nick Parsons and Kurt Alexander. Friday, we're going to do, no, Nick Parsons and Sean Higgs. Friday, we're going to do the NFL, Total Chaos NFL with Chip Chirimbus. He's a 3-time champion. He was 11-5 last week. So he'll be back for his 4th appearance on Total Chaos NFL. And then on Tuesday, January the 12th-ish, it's the day before opening day for hockey. So we're going to do Total Chaos NHL with our Canadian crew, Nick Parsons, Kurt Alexander. So really, really excited. A lot of Total Chaos is coming your way. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely ring the bell for notifications. So that way you never miss a Total Chaos. They're really, really valuable shows. They're lots and lots of fun. I like Morning Madness. All right. I recapped it, babe. I did it. So yeah, just put that in your pipe and smoke it. What's a good name for her show? You know, you can always come back to the comments later and leave it in there. All right, guys, y'all have a great day today. And I hope we make a little bit of money. Let's see what happens, right? All right, cheers. Follow me at +money.